high tide's back, and you're going to see a lot of 4s on that forecast coming up here in a second. So I know. You know what I really like to see? 6, 7.
I'm out of here. Honestly, that phrase, we talked about this last week. I think that phrase is really not part of my life. Like, my kids are too old to like do it.
Well, that's why I wanted to do it for you.
And
just wanted to bring you,
I didn't even realize it's like that big of a deal until we were talking about it last week. It's huge, apparently.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Not in my life, which is very, very nice, and I don't want it to be. Could you tell?
Clearly.
Could you tell? Wow. This is one of the coldest mornings of the season, and in some cases and in some towns, like Bangor and Lewiston, the coldest since April. Brr. Yeah, it is chilly out. We've got 20s almost across the board. Coldest spot is Calais, 21. Didn't quite get to the teens, but it was really, really close. It was 20 for a while, and it's possible we slipped to 19 for a brief time. 24 Bangor, 24 Lewiston, 29 degrees in Portland right now. We'll have a lot of sun this morning. This high then gives way. Clouds increase this afternoon. Almost all of this rain misses to our south with this low, but the coast could get grazed by a little bit of shower activity late in the day. And then tonight, this front passes through with more widespread and steadier showers. Following that, it's a blustery Tuesday. Wind will be the biggest story tomorrow. Triple C's, clear, calm, cold right now, and some of you actually will have to scrape the windshield. Clouds will start increasing midday. It's still partly sunny, and our temperatures recover nicely, but the breeze starts to pick up off of the ocean. And once we lose sunshine this afternoon and the clouds win out and that wind is blowing, it's going to feel pretty raw and brisk to you, even though our temps are going to be right where they should be, in the low to mid 50s. This is 5 o'clock when you're driving home. Keep in mind it's going to be dark. Sunset 4:30 this afternoon. And a few drops are scraping our coastline at this point, and a few are entering the mountains too, but most of us get a rain-free commute. It's after that, between about 8 and midnight, when that front comes through with the steadier showers. They're gone overnight tonight and will be clear by tomorrow morning, and we get a ton of sunshine tomorrow. It's just going to be all about the wind. 50 to 55 for highs. Bangor 52, Portland 54. There's your average high, 53, so that's fine. The wind, though, will be picking up this afternoon out of the south-southwest. Tomorrow, it's out of the northwest, and it's very gusty, probably the strongest wind we've had this fall, but leaves will be off the trees, or at least most of them, so we're not looking at big problems. A lot of sun. Sunshine gives way to the next system. We got a lot of stuff going on this week. Wednesday night, while this storm enters the northeast, it's weak, but as it passes over us and gets to the Gulf of Maine, it blows up and flares up. We get a period of cold rain here Wednesday night into Thursday morning, likely seeing some wet mountain snow, and I wouldn't be shocked if some of the lower elevations even get a few wet flakes to splat around a little bit. There won't be any accumulation outside of the high terrain, but it just goes to show you we're getting close to that time of the year. Friday, nice and quiet, partly sunny. Saturday morning, a few scattered showers with a cold front that looks relatively weak. The wind by tomorrow morning will start to blow 20, 30 miles per hour when you wake up. And then we're all going to see some gusts right around 40 or slightly above it during the afternoon. And while there won't be a ton of outages, I can't rule out a few isolated ones, but it's more about like leaves getting blown around and some twigs getting blown around. If you still have Halloween decorations out, they're going to get blown around. It's going to be really gusty out there tomorrow afternoon. Seas 3 to 5 feet, south winds 15 to 25 knots, gale warnings. There's that 7-day forecast. Sun followed by clouds and some scattered evening showers. Mid-50s, lower 50s tomorrow. Mostly sunny but very gusty. Increasing clouds on Wednesday. Showers return in the evening, and we get that steady cold rain Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And then we get some dry time there Friday. Saturday morning, a couple showers. Sunday afternoon, a couple showers. A lot of the weekend is your typical November weather.
Yep.
Yep.
Not much to say about that.
A lot of people don't